Okay, Shalom. Shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Kuhuloyimla. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushai. Bahashim Rakah HaKudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawah. Just coming at you with another quick lesson. Praying that it's edifying by the Spirit, and just wanted to just touch on this article in Daily Mail, and it gives a sense of the disbelief that these people have in the Lord Yahweh and His Son Yahushai. Now, this article, it says cut price cryogenics lab in Michigan is freezing bodies of hundreds of patients for just $28,000 until science can bring them back to life, and business is booming. So this is a clear indicator that people don't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They believe in the so-called white man science, and it's gonna get them nowhere, because this place is not gonna last long enough for their science to even try to bring back nobody. Because the Lord is the Father of spirits, man. He's in control of who lives and who dies. He's in control of the womb. He's in control of when a spirit is sent into this world and when a spirit is called back up. So, I mean, it's really just silly as hell. But it says a growing number of people and pets are being frozen in cryogenic labs, right? It says, with hopes of one day being brought back to life when science catches up. Business is booming at the Cryogenics Institute lab in Michigan, leaving it at capacity and forced to store patients at a new center nearby. So they had to open up a whole new center, man, because people really believe this stupid shit. Between 10 and 20 places have been taken up in the expanded storage facility. What once was a kooky idea of Walt Disney and the ultra-rich elites is becoming more accessible to ordinary people. In the Michigan facility, chefs, students, secretaries, professors, and pets are among those being stored in liquid nitrogen. The center prides itself on being affordable to the average person with full body preservation, starting at $28,000, which is usually paid through life insurance. Cryogenics, the practice of deep freezing the bodies of the dead people, is a worldwide phenomenon. While 1,374 of the 1,975 patients stored at the Michigan facility are American, and 128 are British, according to member statistics released by the Institute. Another famous freezing site in America is Alcor Life Extension Foundation in Arizona. From the outside, it looks like any other warehouse, but inside, it contains the frozen dead bodies of hundreds of patients. It is on the price of your side, costing $200,000 for people to get their whole body stored in a high-tech freezer, but there is an option to put just the brain on ice for a discounted price of $80,000. Shit is retarded, bro. So far, 199 deceased remains are stored there, kept fresh thanks to liquid nitrogen, keeping the bodies at negative 275 degrees Fahrenheit. And no matter how cold it is, hey, the Lord is still going to torch this place, and all that shit going to melt and be turned to ashes too, man. A temperature so cold it stops all cellular function and preserves their state until defrost. The number of patients at the Michigan Center has grown dramatically from around 600 in 2006 to close to 1,975 in 2023. The longest running patient, named Rhea Atiger, has been there since 1977. Her son, Robert Atiger, a World War II veteran and a founder of the Cryogenics Institute, is also in the Arctic limbo, along with his first and second wives. Cryogenics Institute President Dennis Kowalski said, ironically, while the number of members is growing, I'm only surprised that we're not more popular. What we are doing is pretty rational when you think about it. Cryogenics is like an ambulance ride to the future hospital that may or may not exist someday. Ain't nothing happening, man. You can forget about it. While we give no guarantees, if you are buried or cremated, your chances of coming back are zero. We are therefore a Pascal wager or gamble with little to lose and all to gain. Inside the main warehouse, around 250 cryostats are lined up in rows. There are devices used to maintain low deep freeze temperatures. Mr. Kowalski told Metro.com UK that the cryonics Institute is the largest cryonics company in the world with the most patients frozen in time. And here you go, you can see pictures of it. The center is located in Clinton Township in Michigan. Hey, I live here and I ain't never heard of this shit before. Hey, you learn something new every day. It says, Mr. Kowalski said, we are affordable to the average person through life insurance, and we are non-profit with all our records open to public scrutiny. Out of the total 1,975 patients stored in Michigan facility. Okay, we already got that part. It says it's also home to 253 frozen pets. So I know ain't nobody spending $28,000 to freeze no damn pets, man. This shit is retarded. Once patients or pets are declared medically dead, they are put on ice and transported to the new facility. Here, a perfusion takes place when a liquid is passed through the circular system to replace the patient's blood and water with special cryoprotection mixture which stops ice forming. The liquid acts as a form of antifreeze for super low temperatures. Man, how could you come back from that? Even if they, oh my goodness. The patient is then put in a computer control unit which is cooled to liquid nitrogen temperature at 321 Fahrenheit over 5.5 days before they are lured into the cryostat. Even if scientists work out how to bring people back to life, they would also need to work out how to reverse the aging process and the condition that caused them to die in the first place. Dr. Miriam Stoppard, a journalist and doctor and critic of cryogenics, previously said that the practice robs the dying of their dignity. Hey, I mean, because ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. They can forget about it. Like, how much more? Okay, it wasn't too much more to it. Let's see what else they got. People who invest in these services are often desperate to reunite with family in the future. The youngest known patient in Arizona Institute is a 2-year-old that Thai girl who died of brain cancer. Her family hopes to reunite with her down the line. See that? But cryogenics freezing also attracts the rich and eccentric. Bitcoin pioneer Hal Finney chose to have his body cryopreserved at Alcor after he died from complications related to ALS in 2014. But there are serious ethical and moral concerns about the practice, which has been taunted for decades but remains a pipe dream. Max Moore, CEO of the firm, admitted during an interview, man, they have a damn CEO, and he probably getting 6 figures a year off this. Boy. He admitted during an interview in February 2020 that his firm does not know when technology needed to wake their patients will exist. It's not gonna. You can forget about it. It's a wrap, man. The high prices of this preservation can often drain a person's estate and will often consume a massive portions of their life insurance payout, which could have instead benefited their family down the line. To become an Alcor member, a person must pay an annual fee upward of $200 and be older than 18, with fees increasing with the age a person chooses to sign up at. A non-member whose loved ones wish to have them frozen must fork up an additional $20,000. If a person ends up dying outside of the U.S. or Canada and must have their remains retrieved, an additional $10,000 cost is added. So there you have it, man. And, you know, like I said, I'm going to keep this quick, short to the point. What that scripture, the fool says in their heart, there is no God. Because this pretty much is what they're saying. Yeah, Psalms 14:1. The chief musician of Psalm of David, the fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. And that is corrupt, and it is abominable. You might as well bury them people and get the get your insurance payout. You know, Psalms 53:1, same thing pretty much. It's the same one. The chief musician upon Mahalath, Maskal, a Psalm of David. The fool have said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that doeth good. And that is an abominable act. You know what I'm saying? And overall, I mean, it is what it is. You can clearly see if they believed in the Lord, then they wouldn't be doing anything like this. You know what I'm saying? What is that? It's in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it. So you got people, they cremate, they, you know, spread the ashes all over the damn place. You got this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But that spirit is gone. And the only way that spirit is coming back is going to be from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And we are praying that this is the last of the spirits coming to the earth. We're praying that, you know, this is the last hoorah as far as life as we know it. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord, their spirits coming in the earth every day. Babies being born, you know. But we're praying that the Lord is coming soon. And, you know, we will go into our new. Be for the Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these heathen, man, they gonna have to deal. The Israelites are gonna be the only immortals on this planet because the law, statutes, and commandments according to the new covenant are gonna be written on the minds and hearts of the Israelites. So they're not gonna sin because sin, the wages of sin is death. So if there is no sin among the Israelites, they're not gonna die. You see, and that's gonna be for the Israelites and Israelites only, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. But this is 1 Corinthians 15:52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. See that? See that? And the Lord is the one that's in control of life and death. Man, these people, see, this will let you know. Verse 53, it says, for this corruptible must be put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. See that? So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. So you get the point here, man, you know? So the Israelites are going to be changed, man, in a twinkling of an eye, you know? And again, it just shows you how Esau thinks, man. This guy, he doesn't believe in the Lord, but what does he do, though? He'll still take the scriptures and use the scriptures as if he's the people, first off, of the Bible. And he'll use the scriptures as if he's really righteous and believe, man. It's crazy, man. And a lot of Jake gonna get destroyed, man, following it behind this, man. That's why the scripture says to come out of her, my people. You know what I'm saying? Leave Esau alone. This man is reckless as hell. He believes only in his science. He'll tell you that everything that you see around you came out of nothing from a big bang, man. Psalms 50:16. But unto the wicked Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee? What are they doing with the Bible, first off? Because they really don't believe, you know what I'm saying? I mean, as a people, they don't have it, man. You know, they're not spiritual people like that. Because if you give them the truth of the scriptures that the Lord is a dark melanated man, he will be a Negro if he walked the earth, they ain't trying to hear that. You know, they believe in their white Jesus, which is a damn idol that they came up with themselves, you see. But anyway, like I said again, I ain't want to keep it long. I just seen that article. I'm like, man, these people fucking crazy. These people crazy, man. Esau done lost his damn mind. Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? See, the Lord, he's the Father of spirits. See? And these so-called white people, they showed all kinds of reverence to their earthly parents. But you think they got any kind of reverence for the Lord Yahweh? You can clearly see they don't, man. They run throughout the earth, they tear up the damn earth, and then they come around and get to talking to people about their science and how they're gonna fix things. You're not fixing anything, man. Y'all doing is fucking shit up, man. Anyway, though, I'm gonna end out there, man. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.